Hey guys, the Huntsman here. Today we're going to be going over disassembly and reassembly of the CZ p10c. This weapon is clear. Nothing in there. Wait a second. This is a Glock. Runs like a Glock too. Alright, now we have the CZ p10c. Not sure if the C stands for compact or compensated, but it definitely doesn't have a compensated barrel, and it is a full-size frame and slide. So not really sure what the C stands for, but it feels like a nice handgun. My buddy needed me to clean it up for him, so here we are. Not doing a review on it. I'm just teaching you guys the breakdown and reassembly, which is exactly like a Glock pistol. If you've ever broken down a Glock pistol, first thing you want to do is clear the weapon. Man, these slide catches get a little trickier and trickier every year, but this CZ p10c does have front and back slide serrations. Some Glocks do, some Glocks don't, so it does make it a little easier to get into the front of it, which is cool when you're trying to lock the slide back, especially to clear the weapon. Weapon is clear. 3-point checks. From what I can tell, it's fully ambidextrous. Seems like a neat little pistol. I've never shot one. Like I said, I'm just here cleaning it, but it seems like a neat little pistol. It breaks down just like your average Glock. So first thing you want to do is clear the weapon, drop your slide, pull the trigger with it pointed in a safe direction. And then what I do on any Glock or Glock style pistol is come up into the beaver tail. You grab your slide, pop it back just a little bit. There's 2 takedown pins on each side. You grab both of them, pull them down, and then your slide pops off. Now, if you're going to field strip this weapon without breaking warranty, I'm assuming it's the same warranty style as Glock. The only thing you want to do is pop the slide off, pop out your recoil spring, and you just push a little bit right there, and that recoil spring comes out. What I do like is that, unlike Glock, they use what seems to be a metal guide rod or a steel guide rod. Unless that one's been upgraded, I'm not sure what work has been done to this. And then your barrel, pop out, push forward, slides right out. If you've ever field stripped a Glock, it's identically the same thing. One thing that I did notice is on reassembly, unlike a Glock pistol, when you come back, and I'll show you guys, when you come back to rack it, of course, when you reassemble the slide onto the frame, you want to rack it to make sure everything's going to function properly. There was a little bit of tension there. Usually with Glocks, you don't really feel that, but Glocks are like AKs. They just slap back together. So, by the way, I am a Glock fanboy. So, the other thing that I did notice with Glocks, right here in the barrel, this is where your recoil spring and catches. This is a double step on a Glock. On this, you can see how it has a tiny little lip with a groove. So it's a little trickier to get your recoil spring to set back into place. You just got to kind of pay attention. So reassembly is reverse order. You make sure that your barrel top is sitting on the port in the slide. Drop down, slide back, take your recoil spring. You want to make sure that you have the right end on the right side. Bolt goes to the back, or smaller end goes to the front, which makes sense because it's got to make it through that hole. So you pop in your recoil spring. It's a little bit different than a Glock, but reminds me of like the old 1911s. And then you want to set your recoil spring. That probably went out of camera view, but that little groove, you want to make sure that this sits in that little groove. And then you flip it upside down, set it on your guide. So you can get it right. And this is where I was talking about that little bit of spring tension there. Then you want to functions test it. With Glock pistols, I mean, your breakdown's the same exact way, except for, I'll actually show you what I was talking about. The double step here in the barrel. You can see how it has the two-step and the groove. But what I was talking about, you won't feel, see how that all slides back together? When that CZ gets to about here, you're going to feel a lot of spring tension. See, this thing will slide right back and forth until you actually, you know, rack it in. So, but yeah, you get a little bit of spring tension there. Probably isn't a bad thing. Like I said, I've never shot it. I'd buy one. I like the feel of it. So, this has been Huntsman 32. I hope you guys enjoyed the intro. I got some more stuff lined up for you. It's pretty good stuff. A little bit of gunsmithing. Hopefully some shooting. We'll see. This has been Huntsman 32. Have a great night, guys.